solution.
Okay. Okay, before we start, let me ask you about tutorials. Have you submitted your tutorials in the
Yes,
sheet?
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Let us quickly recall what we have seen last time. So we were studying system of linear equations. So system is in m linear equations and number of variables are n. So if this b1, b2, b3 and bm all are 0, what can you say about solution? Yes, anybody? If this is the system and all bi's are 0, what can you say about that system? Okay, does it have solution always, or we can't say anything? Yes, anybody?
So one second, one second.
0 would be a solution.
Okay, so
So it would be a trivial solution.
right, very good. Okay, so write down one statement. If b1, b2, b3 up to bm all are 0, then that system is called as homogeneous system. Then that system is called as homogeneous system, and it will always have solution. Okay, it will always have solution. Finished? Can we go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So if system is homogeneous, then there will be two types of solution. Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Anybody?
Unique and infinite.
Right. Unique and infinite number of solution. There won't be case of no solution, because it will always have 0 solution. You can check that if this b1, b2, bm are 0, then if you substitute x1, x2, x3 or xn 0, you will get 0. Okay, so there exists a 0 solution or trivial solution always. So it will either have 0 solution or infinitely many solutions. So that is one case which I forgot last time to mention. And this system is called as non-homogeneous system. Okay, if b1, b2, bm all are non-zero, then it is non-homogeneous system. All right, and methods are same. Methods for solutions are same. You write down augmented matrix. Okay. So for homogeneous system, how will you solve it? In place of b, what will be there?
Zero matrix.
Okay, zero column, zero column. In place of B, there will be zero column, and all other things are same. Okay, you follow this procedure only to get the solution. All right, but remember that there won't be case of no solution. It will either have unique solution or infinitely many solutions. Then we gone through this example, even this also, and at the end I gave this example for you to try, and it was inconsistent because rank of A was 3 and rank of augmented was 4. Therefore, these ranks are not equal, and therefore it is inconsistent. And most of you have got it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So let us look at this example, which is new, and such type of example are there in question bank as well. So question is, investigate. Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Investigate for what values of lambda and mu the system of simultaneous equation x plus y plus z is equal to 6, x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 10, x plus 2y plus lambda z equal to mu has no solution, unique solution, and infinite number of solution. As we know that this no solution, unique solution, and infinitely many solutions depends on rank of A and rank of A augmented B. So obviously your first step is to find out rank of A and rank of A augmented B, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
All right, somebody is there. So write down that system in matrix form. So coefficients are 1, 1, 1. Then here it is 6. Then 1, 2, 3. And here it is 10. Then 1, 2 lambda. And here it is mu. Okay. Write down augmented matrix A comma B or A slash B. So 1, 1, 1, 6. 1, 2, 3, 10. 1, 2 lambda mu. Okay. Tell me operations. So you need to find rank of A and A augmented B using row echelon form. So what are your operations? Using this one, make this 2 entries 0. Below 1, these 1, 1 entries are there, make them 0. What are operations?
R2 minus R1. And R3 minus R1.
And R3 minus R1, right. So that will give us 1, 1, 1, 6. 2 minus 1, 1, 3 minus 1, 2, and 10 minus 6, 4. Then here R3 minus R1. So 2 minus 1, 1, lambda minus 1, and mu minus 6. Okay. Then using this one, that means A22 entry, make everything 0 below it. That means we'll have to make this 1, 0. So what is my operation? You can see it here, R3 minus R2, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this 1 minus 1, 0, lambda minus 1 minus 2, that becomes lambda minus 3, and mu minus 6 minus 4, that becomes mu minus 10. All right. So first is no solution. So when system has no solution, if rank of A is not equal to rank of A augmented B, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if lambda equal to 3, what will be rank of A? Forget about this. Forget about this last
2.
column. Focus on first A. So if lambda equal to 3, so rank of A will be 2.
2.
Right, good. So here it is mentioned, if lambda equal to 3 and mu is not equal to 10, then what will be rank of A?
2.
And what is rank of A augmented B?
Rank
Three.
of A is
3.
3. Okay, because this number is non-zero, because mu is not equal to 10. Therefore, this corner A33 element or A34 element is non-zero element. So total number of non-zero rows in A augmented B are 3. Therefore, ranks are not equal. So what are values of lambda and mu? Here at the end mention lambda equal to 3 and mu is anything except 10, then system possesses no solution. Is the first point clear?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. What about others? Is the first point clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. Then we'll go for case 2. So for unique solution, what is condition? Can you recall?
Number of variables should be number of the rank should be the number of variables.
Right.
Rank should be equal to number of variables.
Rank of A equal to rank of A augmented B equal to number of variables, then system has unique solution. So now number of variables are 3. That means we need to make rank of A as well as A augmented B 3. So what are the choices? If lambda is not equal to 3, what will be rank of A? Lambda is not equal to 3. So rank will be 3, rank of A, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Whatever may be mu. Whatever may be mu. Even if it is 10, still it will work, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here it is mentioned. Hence, lambda not equal to 3 and mu can take any value, then system will have a unique solution. Okay. So if mu not equal to 3, rank of A is 3 and rank of A augmented B is also 3, which is equal to number of variables. Is the second point clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. And lastly, for infinite number of solutions, what we know is rank should be same, but
Less than the number of variables.
Less than
less
number.
than number of variables. So can you tell me what are the choices for lambda and mu?
Lambda equal to 3, mu equal to
3 and 10.
Lambda should be 3 and mu should be 10. Right? So that this complete row will be 0. And what will be rank of A in that case?
2.
And what will be rank of A augmented B?
2.
Okay, all right. So here it is mentioned, if lambda equal to 3 and mu equal to 10, then this complete row will be 0 and rank of A and rank of A augmented B will be 2, which is less than 3, where 3 is number of variables. In that case, system will have infinite number of solutions. All right. Is the third case clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you may face this problem in a your question bank as well. All right. Can we go ahead, or do you want me to recall anything or repeat anything? Please respond. Can we go ahead?
No,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So next point is linear dependence and independence of a vector. All right. So from this figure, using triangle law, you can say that C bar is equal to A bar plus B bar. So what does that mean? What does that mean? The set of vectors A bar, B bar, C bar is linearly dependent. And why is it so? Can you tell me why is it so? Roughly?
Because by adding A and B, we can get C vector.
Right. So you can express C bar in terms of A bar and B bar, or you can express A bar in terms of C bar and B bar, or you can express B bar in terms of C bar and A bar. All right. So therefore they are linearly dependent. They are dependent on each other. But if you take simply A bar and B bar, are they linearly dependent?
No, sir.
No. Clearly they are not dependent on each other. So they are independent. So can you make rough definition of linear dependence and independence? Anybody?
So
When
linear
one of
dependence.
Yes.
So linear dependence can be defined as that the vector which under consideration can be expressed in terms of other vectors.
Right. Anybody else?
Sir, or one vector can be represented in terms of scalar multiples of other vectors.
Okay, good. Anybody else?
Vector
Alright.
forming a closed loop in a plane are considered as linearly dependent vectors.
Will you please repeat? Will you please repeat?
The vector line in same plane forming a closed loop
Okay.
are
Okay.
considered linearly dependent.
Okay. Okay. All right. So whatever you said, three of you is correct, but we need to write it in proper way. So here is the definition. So the linear independent I have mentioned here. The system of n vectors x1, x2.
Sir, please zoom less. It is highly magnified.
Oh, sorry. Fine. Is it fine now?
Yes, sir.
सर पेज ही नहीं दिख रहा क्या लिखा है वो दिख नहीं रहा
वो तेरे इधर से होगा
हाँ, I think it is at your
मैं-
end.
करता हूँ चीज
Yeah.
अब हो गया
There is 1 minute, sir. I have to write this down.
Okay. Can we go to explanation now?
So 1 minute, 1 minute.
Okay. Can I explain now?
Yes, sir.
All right. So instead of going to the linear independent, let me first of all explain linear dependence. Okay. The system of n vectors, say x1, x2, xn, is said to be linearly dependent if we write c1, c2, c1 x1 plus c2 x2 plus c3 x3 and so on up to cn xn, and if you solve that system and some of the ci's are non-zero, that means you have c1 as -1, c2 as 1, or c3 as -5 and cn as 10, then you can say that this x1, x2, xn are linearly dependent. In other words, you can express x1 in terms of other vectors x2 to xn, or you can express x2 in terms of other vectors. Am I clear? If some of the ci's are non-zero, then one can express one vector in terms of other vectors. Is that fine?
Sir, can you repeat?
If you take linear combination of x1, x2, xn, and you solve that system. You solve this system. This is a system of equations, right? Can you see a system here? Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you are unable to visualize it, for time being, you can take x1 as 1 minus 1 1 triplet. Write down x1 as 1 minus 1 1 and x2 as 1 3 2 1 3 2 and x3 as 1 1 1. Okay. So we have three vectors and length of each vector is 3. Okay, so C1 times 1 minus 1 1 plus C2 times that another vector plus C3 times that 1 1 1 vector equal to 0. This 0 is nothing but 0 vector. Okay, 0 0 0. Right? This 0 is not scalar 0. This is 0 vector.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you multiply C1 to each component. Then you multiply C2 to each component of X2. And then you multiply C3 to each component of X3. And then you do component wise addition. So can you tell me first equation that you will get? Is that clear, whatever I'm saying? Or do you want me to take example?
Example, sir.
Sir, take example, no, sir.
Yeah, okay. Let me just show it and then we'll come back to our definition. Here it is. See, you have asked to check linear dependence or independence of vector. And if they are dependent, you find a relation between them. You express one vector in terms of other vectors. So this is your x1. x1 is 1, 2, minus 1, 0. x2 is 1, 3, 1, 2. x3 is 4, 2, 1, 0. And x4 is 6, 1, 0, 1. Okay. Now what I said is, you write down linear combination. Can you see it here? C1 x1 plus C2 x2 plus C3 x3 plus C4 x4 equal to 0. This 0 is 0 vector. Okay. Now you substitute x1 here. So 1, 2, minus 1, 0 plus C2 into 1, 3, 1, 2 plus C3 into 4, 2, 1, 0 plus C4 into 6, 1, 0, 1. Can you see it here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Somebody is there. So what is my first component? You do component wise addition of each vector. So what is my first component? So from first vector C1 plus from second vector C2 plus 4 times C3 plus 6 times C4 equal to 0. Is that fine?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's fine.
What is second component? 2 times C1 plus 3 times C2 plus 2 times C3 plus 1 times C4 equal to 0. That is my second equation. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then minus C1 plus C2 plus C3 plus 0 times C4 equal to 0. That is third. And 0 times C1 plus 2 times C2 plus 0 times C3 plus 1 times C4. That is my last equation. Okay. Now this is a system. In which variable? In which variable? 4 variables C1, C2, C3, C4. Okay. And your target is to find out values of CIs. All right. Can we go back to the definition now? Do you understood whatever I was saying?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let us go back to the definition. Fine. So x1, x2, xn are said to be linearly dependent if you take linear combination of those n vectors, you solve that system, and if some of the CIs are coming non-zero, you can check. If some of the CIs are non-zero, then you can express one vector in terms of other n minus one vector, and that is called as linear dependent. So can you tell me definition of linearly independent? What do you think? What it has to be?
Everything has to be 0.
All scalar has to be 0. There does not exist any relation between them. Okay.
Sir, can
If
we say C for coefficient?
sorry.
Can we say is does C stand for coefficient?
Yes, C is coefficient.
Sir, all
But
coefficients of
sir,
the
in the
variable should be 0.
One by one. Yes, please. Somebody was asking.
Sir, I was asking, sir, in the previous question, sir, like C was different than like how it was expressed in this example, no?
Previous means
Sir, the example that you were showing.
I didn't get your point. Let me go back to that example. Yeah, yes. What was your point?
Sir, in this coefficient of C is also there, no, sir? But before this, the according to the definition, C was the coefficient.
Yeah. Here it is. C1 is the coefficient. You can check C1. X1 is given vector. Then C2 is coefficient of X2. C3 is coefficient of X3. C4 is coefficient of X4. And even here also, if you substitute X1, X2, X3, X4, then you will get system in C1, C2, C3, C4. And later here it will become variable. For this system, it will treated as a variable C1, C2, C3, C4. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
For linear combination, it is a coefficient. Once you write a system, then it will become a variable, and then your target becomes to find out values of C1, C2, C3, C4. Okay?
So we'll just take the X component of each point and then use it as coefficient for C.
Right.
Okay.
So definitions are clear. What do I mean by linear independent? If you take linear combination of n vectors C1, X1, C2, X2 and Cn, Xn, and if you solve this system, what will you get? Yes, anybody? What will you get? If they are independent, what should you get?
So all C's will be 0.
All CIs are 0. Okay, all coefficient has to be 0. There does not exist any non-zero scalar by which you can represent this. Okay, all CIs has to be 0. Then and only then you can say that they are independent of each other. There does not exist any relation between them. Fine?
Yes, sir, got that.
Yeah. Okay. Have you noted it down?
Yes, sir.
Sir, just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, noted, sir.
Okay, fine. So we'll go ahead. So there are some remarks. So if they are linearly dependent, then one can express one vector in terms of other vectors, which is mentioned here. No need to write this. Okay, whatever we discuss, that is mentioned here. Do you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
No specific about xk. Okay, this k can be anything. You can express one variable in terms of other n minus one variable. All right. So if vectors are dependent, then there exists a relation between given vectors. All right. So let us go to the example so that it will be more clear. Don't write anything. Let us explain here. Then you can go for other example. So if this question comes for 5 marks, then 1 mark is reserved for your relation. Even if you determine whether they are dependent or independent, the 1 mark is reserved for relation if they are dependent, obviously. All right. If they are independent, then there does not exist any relation. But in case of dependency, you need to find relation between given vector. So here it is. Question is define linear dependence and independence of vectors. Examine for linear dependence of vector. First vector is 1, 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 2, 1, 0, 6, 1, 0, 1. And find a relation between them if they are dependent. So definition is already we have studied. So let us go to the solution to check whether they are dependent or independent. So what I said is you write down a linear combination and check the values of Ci's. So C1 x1 plus C2 x2 plus C3 x3 plus C4 x4 equal to 0. As there are 4 vectors, so there will be 4 coefficients C1, C2, C3, C4. And this 0 stands for 0 vector. So substitute values of x1, x2, x3, x4. So C1 times 1, 2, minus 1, 0. C2 times 1, 3, 1, 2. Plus C3 times 4, 2, 1, 0. Plus C4 times 6, 1, 0, 1. Then take first component of each vector, add them. So here it is C1 plus 2 times C1 plus 4 times C3 plus 6 times C4 equal to 0. Okay. First component of this vector is 0. Then second component 2 times C1 plus 3 times C2 plus 2 times C3 plus C4 equal to 0. Then third component is minus C1 plus 1 times C2 plus 1 times C3 plus 0 times C4, which is third equation. And then lastly 0 times C1 plus 2 times C2 plus 0 times C3 plus 1 times C4 equal to 0. That is last equation. Okay. Any doubt here? Are you comfortable with this? Are you comfortable?
No, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So comfortable.
Good, good. Then you write down this system in matrix form. So what are the coefficients? 1, 1, 4, 6. Second is 2, 3, 2, 1. Then third is minus 1, 1, 1, 0. Then 0, 2, 0, 1. Okay. So if you look at this matrix and these vectors, okay, these vectors are written as a column. You can check. My first vector is 1, 2, minus 1, 0. It is first column of this matrix. And this will happen every time. This first vector is first column. Then second vector 1, 3, 1, 2 is second column. Third vector is 4, 2, 1, 0 is third column. And last vector is last column. Got it? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now our target is to solve this system for C1, C2, C3, C4. All right. What can you say about solution of this system? Will there be case of no solution?
No, sir.
It will be a
No.
unique solution.
Either unique solution or infinitely many
Or
solutions.
infinite solution.
Okay. Okay, there won't be case of no solution. Okay, because this system is homogeneous. You can check all these B1, B2, B3, B4 as 0, 0, 0. Okay? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So write down augmented matrix. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 6, 2, 3, 2, 1, minus 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 1, and this last column is 0. So tell me first operation. Using this one, make everything below it 0. So what is my operation?
R2 minus
R2.
2 R1,
And
R3 plus R1.
R1. Right. So here we will get 1, 1, 4, 6, 0, then 0, 1, minus 6, minus 11, 0. As the last column is complete 0, it will be as it is till the end. Okay. Then 0, 2, 5, 6, 0, 2, 0, 1. Then go to A2 to entry and make everything below it 0. So what are your operations? Can you tell me? Yes? What are your operations to make this 2 and 2 0?
The R3 minus 2 R1 and R4
R1.
minus 2 R2.
No, you can't take
Sorry, R3
R1.
minus 2 R2.
R2 minus 2 R2.
Okay.
R2, sir, R2.
Right.
And
R4
R4
minus
minus
2
2 R2.
Right, which is written here. So what you will get is, once you do these two operations, you will get 1, 1, 4, 6, 0. Then 0, 1, minus 6, minus 11, 0. Then 0, 0, 17, 28, 0, 0, 0, 12, 23. Okay. Now using this 17, you need to make entry below it 0. Okay. So what is operation? Can you tell me? There are two operations. Of course, there are many operations. Either you divide by 17 first of all, and you will get 1 here, and then you make this 12 0. Or the next operation which is written here. Can you see it? R4 minus 12 by 17 R3. Is that fine? To make this
Yes,
to
sir.
make this 12 0, there are two operations. Either you can divide by 17 to third row, and then you can make this 12 0 using that 1. Or R4 minus 12 by 17 times R3 will also give this 12 0. Okay. So once you do this, what you will get is last row is 0 0 0 55 by 17. So what is rank? What is rank of A? For
4.
4, sir.
4.
how many variables were there?
4.
4.
4.
4, sir.
Okay.
4.
4 variables, rank is 4. So what can you say about solution? If rank of A equal to rank of A augmented Z or 0 column Z, this Z stand for 0 column. Huh? Z is 0 column. So rank of A is same as rank of AZ, which is equal
Unique
to 4. So
Unique solution.
okay.
Unique solution.
And what is unique solution?
0.
0 solution. Okay. For
Yes.
homogeneous system, 0 solution is the unique solution. So C1, C2, C3, C4 all are 0. So what is your conclusion at the end? What can you say about vectors x1, x2, x3, x4? Yes. What can you say about x1,
They are
x2, x3?
linearly independent.
They are linearly independent. There does not exist any non-zero C1, C2, C3, C4. Okay. So here it is written at the end, x1, x2, x3, x4 are linearly independent. Hence, there does not exist any relation among them. Is this example clear to everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Can we go to
Yes,
next
sir.
example? Okay, fine. So here it is. Do you want to try or shall I explain it here?
Sir, try.
Sir,
Try.
Okay, try it. It's 10:15. If you have not put up your roll number and name in chat box, please do it and then try this example.
Sir,
Yes. Anybody wants to say something?
sir, I want to see the question.
Okay. Yes, any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir, we get infinitely many solutions.
Okay, so find out that solution and then get a relation. Get a relation between them.
So we get 2x1 is x2 plus x3.
Good, very good. That is correct. You can see it here. 2x1 equal to x2 plus x3.
Sir, 2x1 equals to x2 plus x3.
Yes, you are correct. Actually, there is a roller at my end near my house, so you can hear some noise. Of course, we are going to stop here. Let me ask doubts. Any doubt?
Sir, why here non-trivial solution? I didn't get it.
See, what is rank? Rank of A?
2.
2.
2.
How many variables are there?
3.
3.
3. Okay, so rank of A equal to rank of A augmented Z, which is equal to 2, and number of variables are 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we know is this number of rank is less than number of variables. That means there are infinitely many solutions, right?
Yes, sir.
So therefore that solutions are called as non-trivial solutions.
Yes, sir.
Sir, if suppose variables were also 2, then we can say the solution is unique.
Yes, solution is unique, and that unique solution is zero solution.
Oh, okay, sir.
Is anyone there in our class who is completely blank for mathematics? Whatever sir is teaching, we are not getting, or I'm not getting. Is anyone there? Please let me know. Please let me know. Or you can talk to me personally so that we can resolve that. Everyone got the solution? Everyone
Yes,
got
sir.
the relation?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you show the last example for a minute?
Which one? This one?
Last example.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
So like if in this example our rank is coming 4 and our
Fine.
suppose if our variables were 3, so it would be a non-trivial solution, no?
Right, right. It would be a non-trivial solutions.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everybody has copied this example also?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Have you posted your name and roll number in chat box?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
All right. So can we conclude now? Let us go to next topic in tomorrow's lecture.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you, sir.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.